Tiger Woods is, without a doubt, one of the greatest golfers in history and has some pretty impressive wins in his golf career. From his explosive debut and the Tiger Slam to the loads of controversy and personal problems, Woods is a person who has seen and experienced it all. In this video, we'll be talking about the legendary golfer's biggest wins. Let's dive right in. Starting with the 1999 PGA Championship. It was Tiger's second win in a major tournament, and one of his narrowest. Woods was 23 years old at the time, and Garcia was only 19. Woods won by one stroke after shooting 72 in the final round against Garcia's 71. Knowing he needed two pars to win, Tiger hit a crucial 8-footer on the penultimate hole, then two-putted from distance on the final green to win by a single stroke. It was this championship that Garcia hit his legendary recovery shot with his ball up against a tree, followed by a run and a hop up the fairway in the final round. It was seen as the start of a long and hard-fought rivalry, but in the years following, Woods added far more majors to Garcia's one. Next up, the 2007 PGA Championship. Woods started the final major of 2007 with a 1-over-par 71, but stormed back with a then major record-tying 63 in the second round. Shooting 63 was one of the few things Tiger Woods had never done in a major championship. It was his lowest career round in a major. With temperatures at Southern Hills hovering around 100 degrees over the week, it was the hottest major championship on record. Mr. T led by as many as 5 shots in the final round of the competition, but bogeyed 14. He fought back with a birdie on the 15th hole, then parred in to win the championship. In the end, Woods earned himself a comfortable victory. At number 12, we have the 2002 Masters. The 2002 Masters was the legendary golfer's only time defending a title at Augusta National. At the time, this was his signature Tiger Woods major championship triumph. After hovering just off the lead for 2 days, Woods found himself tied for the lead with Retief Goosen and a few strokes ahead of arch rivals Vijay Singh, Sergio Garcia, and Phil Mickelson with 1 round remaining. However, as was often the way in those days, the rest of the competition collapsed in his presence, and Woods played steady percentage golf to win by a rather comfortable 3 strokes. For the first time since Nick Faldo in 1990, a reigning Masters champion successfully defended his championship. Up next, the 2006 PGA Championship. Another victory, another record, this time becoming the first man in history to win the US PGA twice at the same location, which was Medina. But he was pushed hard for victory, at least for a while. With 18 holes to play, Woods was tied with Englishman Luke Donald for the lead in the Masters. He eased to a final round 68, while his playing partner struggled with the 74. Eventually, the graceful legend won by 5 strokes over Sean McKeel. Again, his legendary mystique was more than enough to win championships against usually weak opposition. Woods also became the first person in modern history to win 2 major championships in consecutive years. Coming up, 2005 Open Championship. Another trip to St. Andrews, another victory in the Open Championship for Tiger Woods. Woods' second visit to the Old Course was almost as dominant as his first one, as he defeated Colin Montgomery by a margin of 5 strokes. The Tiger finished with a 2 under 70, the only round under par among the final 14 men, while Montgomery finished second for the 5th time in a major. With the victory, he achieved his 10th major championship win overall and completed his second career Grand Slam. It's perhaps just as noteworthy that this marked Jack Nicklaus' final appearance in the game's oldest competition. It's easy to realize why the course is the legendary golfer's favorite to play on. The dominance of Mr. T in the world of golf continued. Following that, the 2001 Masters. While no one has ever completed the modern single-year Grand Slam, Woods did accomplish the Tiger Slam at the 2001 Masters. He became the first golfer in history to hold the Masters, US Open, Open Championship, and PGA Championship trophies all at once thanks to his victory. Woods entered the final round 1 stroke ahead of Mickelson, but it was David Duval who made a serious charge at Woods with the final round 67. Duval tied Woods at 15 under with a birdie on 15, but dropped back with a bogey on the par 3, and Woods birdied 18 to win by 2 strokes. No one had ever accomplished the feat before, and no one has done it since, and probably no one ever will. For number 8, we have the 2000 Open Championship. Woods won the Open Championship at St. Andrews by 8 shots, becoming the youngest player to complete the career Grand Slam at the age of 24. By breaking 70 every day of the competition, Woods set a new 72-hole major championship score record in relation to a par of 19 under. During the final round, Woods became the first player in major history to break 20 under, but he lost it with a bogey at the 71st hole. His 269 total was the lowest ever Open score at golf's most prestigious venue. During the tournament, Woods didn't hit into any of St. Andrews' bunkers. That's as big as it gets. Moving Moving on to the 2005 Masters Tournament. Woods won his fourth Masters in 2005, ending a nearly 3-year major drought. The weather was an issue throughout the week, with rain delaying much of the play. Woods opened with a 74 and was in third place after 2 rounds, 6 strokes behind Chris DiMarco. The 47-year-old shot 65 during a rain-delayed third round, highlighted by a Masters record-tying 7 birdies in a row. He had a 3-stroke lead going into the final round. In the end, it all came down to a thrilling playoff, and Tiger won. Woods took home another championship trophy and a handsome amount of $1.26 million. Then the 2000 PGA Championship. Bob May nearly took down Tiger at Valhalla, and to this day it still remains one of golf's greatest finishes. Woods' third consecutive major in 2000 is likely best remembered for his finger point celebration on the first playoff hole. The celebration was pretty memorable. While Woods regularly defeated famous opponents, he sometimes struggled to defeat less likely opponents. This was one of them. Bob May shot 66 around Valhalla 3 days in a row, but still lost in an epic duel that turned into a 3-hole playoff. Even Mr. T admitted that usually he just kind of cruises in and wins, and that wasn't the case today. At number 5, we have the 2006 Open Championship. It was his most emotional major title win. Nothing is more heartbreaking than losing a loved one, especially a father. Earl Woods taught his son how to play golf and provided him with the mental skills required to maintain concentration through a 4-round competition. Tiger Woods won by 2 strokes over Chris DiMarco, Ernie Els, Jim Furyk, and Sergio Garcia. As soon as he made the winning putt, he started crying and collapsed onto his caddy Steve Williams' shoulder. It was his second consecutive Open Championship victory and his third overall. Following that, the 2000 U.S. Open. This was the closest professional golf had ever gotten close to seeing absolute dominance. Woods started the U.S. Open with a 65 and a 1-stroke lead, shattering the doubt that he would ever win the tournament. From there, it just grew. Woods had a 6-shot lead after the second round and a 10-shot lead after the third. It was just not a fair fight. Tiger won the 100th U.S. Open by 15 strokes. Although there were many heartfelt comments, future U.S. Open champion Michael Campbell may have said it best when he said, "The man is a freak of nature, worlds away from us in every sense." Up next, the 2008 U.S. Open. Do you remember the U.S. Open victory Tiger Woods achieved on one leg? Throughout the week at Torrey Pines, Woods looked like he was having a bad day. Later, he admitted that he was playing with a ruptured ACL and a stress fracture in his left leg. Following an 18-hole playoff, he defeated Rocco Mediate on the first hole of sudden death. This elevated Tiger to Nicklaus status, since both men won each of the majors at least 3 times. The legendary golfer won against all odds, even after entering the tournament with less practice than he would have wanted. 2 days after winning the title, Woods revealed that he had undergone knee surgery and would miss the rest of the 2008 season. He just wasn't the same golfer after this again. Coming up, the 2019 Masters. Since his victory at Torrey Pines 11 years before, Woods hadn't claimed a major title, but something about this Masters week felt different. This victory isn't memorable because of the statistics, but because of the epic comeback Tiger made. His body had started to fail him in the years before, and the once great golfer was struggling. The golfer started the final round of the 2019 Masters 2 strokes behind the lead, scored a 2-under par 70, and won his 6th green jacket. Throughout the week, he shot 13 under par. Not bad, obviously, but it's also not spectacular. But at the end of the day, there is more to golf than just statistics, especially at the elite level. Finally, in 1997 Masters. This is where it all started. In the beginning, there was an inexperienced rookie pro who was 4 over through 9 holes while playing with defending champion Nick Faldo. By the end of the tournament, golf had a new superstar and the youngest ever Masters winner at the age of 21. Woods started out with a front 9 score of 40 before coming back with a second 9 score of 30 to move up to the top 5. The following day, with a score of 66, he claimed the lead for the first time in a major and never looked back. He had a 9-stroke advantage going into the final round and finished with a final round 69 to win by 12 shots, the greatest margin in Masters history. People called it a win for the ages, and rightfully so. And on that note, that's a wrap for this video. Thanks for watching. So which biggest win of Tiger Woods' career is your favorite? Let us know in the comments below. As always, remember to like and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. We'll see you next time.